G'day everyone. Now this is a bauxite mine. Apparently it's known for stripping land, especially in the areas around the Daring Range. And it's been affecting a lot of wildlife. Different plants and animals. But it also has been affecting this creature. We don't know what it is. It could be anything. Well, the possibilities are endless. It could be a guy in a costume. It could be CGI, top-notch CGI. It could be it just probably could be a Bigfoot or a Yowie. I don't know. But this has got me really curious. I decided to delve into this and see if this really is the Yowie of Australia, the Aussie Bigfoot. So now, here's the money shot. This is the main sighting I'm going to talk about, because this dude apparently has seen this Yowie a couple times. And as the video goes, he said he was walking, hiking in the bush one day. And he's a photographer, he takes photos. And one day he came across what he recalls as a Yowie. And just by looking at it, it does look pretty convincing. It does look like something pretty big and something is going on. So, here's my analysis on the Daring Range Yowie sighting. So here's the screenshot of the Yowie. I know skeptics will automatically say that this is a guy in a suit. I've heard that plenty of times. I even said, there are Bigfoot sightings that actually really have no explanations. They're just it's impossible to recreate. The Patterson footage is probably the best example, but there's a lot of different ones. I forgot their names, of course, because there's a lot. Alright, so if you want to know what a guy in a costume looks like, this is a guy in a costume. And this is a guy in a Yowie costume. You can see the hand, the skin of the guy's arm in the costume. That's an epic fail. By the way, that video is really funny. You should check it out. It's called The Yowie Attacks Bush Hiker. It's a really funny video. And their channel is really funny as well. They're all fake videos of Yowies. And also, that's what a fake Yowie sign looks like. That's what a costume looks like. You can even buy this exact costume on this website. See, look, there's proof. Now, this doesn't look like that costume on that website. If this is a costume, it should be a really rare one, because it does look pretty distinctive. Costumes like these will be professionally made, like Chewbacca from Star Wars. You can see Chewbacca looks unique. It looks quite similar to that, but I don't think this is a professionally made costume. One, this video is not even that famous, so if this is really a hoax, it's not going too well. And secondly, this is just an ordinary guy who reported this to a YouTube channel that hardly has 50 subscribers. So if this is a $1,000 costume made by a movie studio, and they're trying to make money off a hoax that no one will possibly see, well, they've failed. Alright, so let me go into analysis here. Here is Joel Edgerton. He is an Aussie actor. He's also known for being Ramses in my story that I'm writing. He's really cool. I like this guy. I'm going to use him as an example to see why this is not a costume. Alright, so obviously you can see the Yowie on the right hand side. The Yowie, it looks pretty bulky and massive. So I tried to get, I don't know how big it actually was. There's no actual scale or anything. So what I did is got Ramsey's face and tried to line it up as close as possible with the Yowie side on profile. So I got it here. They're the same scale, the same size, basically. And then I added this thing. I'm gonna call it the Thinker Thunker method, because this is what a YouTuber called Thinker Thunker used to look into footage. The video is called the White Bigfoot video. It used the same thing I'm gonna use right now. So what it is this technique. What artists use before they draw portraits, they draw this formula. They draw a line that goes where the human's eyes are supposed to be. It lines exactly. A second line will go underneath the nose, you can see here. And the third will go around where the mouth is. So here, I got it here. This is Ramsey's, perfectly fits this. Now let's see if the Yowie fits this. Let's see if this truly is a man in a costume. Alright, so the eyes. The eyes fit around the eyes where the eyes should be. It looks pretty correct. Like, it's quite obvious. You can see the area where the eyes might be. Next, nose. The nose looks quite obvious, and the nose lines up as well. Even though the video does look blurry, of course, you can tell that little khaki smudge is a nose. And now, what is going on here? We got a problem. Alright, the mouth of Ramsey's fits well, but as I move it along, it doesn't fit the Yowie mouth. The mouth is a bit lower. You can see the mouth there, it's like that little brown thing. But Ramsey's, he's not doing a straight mouth. Joel Edgerton's mouth is not straight. It's kind of like, it's kind of down, like he's doing some sort of, expression. But if you do a straight face, your mouth will exactly line it up. But it still lines up pretty well with that face. But the Yowie's mouth is too low, and it looks straight. The mouth doesn't look with any expression. It looks too straight. And if it's that low, that means we've got a problem. Now, what do skeptics say of this? What argument do you have? Do you have, I don't know, is this like an animatronic? I doubt it. Why would they get something that big for a hoax that probably won't even be that popular? 2, if this is CGI, well, this is really damn good. The CGI looks perfect. And I don't understand why they even have that budget to even have CGI that good. Not even really good movies, like The Jungle Book, for example, have CGI that good. And also, they might also say, well, maybe the costume is just a little bit bigger than the guy's face. Well, I could say that could be the case, but if you just look at it, if they have a face that's too big, a mask that's too big for somebody, then why would they even get a mask that big anyway? Well, even if you had a 7-foot tall NBA player, for example, in this suit walking around in the bush, it would just be it's ridiculous. But what I'm just trying to say here is the way it moves, this Bigfoot, when it moves, look, I'm going to show you some footage here, close-up footage. When it moves, I can't see any suit, I can't see that there's any suit wrinkles or anything. I can see really clean muscle movements. Everything is slick and smooth. Look at the footage. You can see as the Bigfoot walks, the Yowie, or whatever this thing is, it is smooth. It's like a ninja. You can see how smooth it walks, which is possibly rocky, uneven terrain, or like rocks or something. I don't know what the area is like, because apparently this area has been, well, what's funny, I'll go back to that later, but what's funny, the guy who saw the Bigfoot went back to the area and found out that it's been cut down by those bauxite miners, so yeah, that's a shame. Or maybe they're just doing that because, I don't know, they don't want to expose their fake sighting or something, I don't know, but it makes sense, and it's also a bummer as well, so I want to see a recreation of this, but alas, we didn't. Does that hint anything? Not really, because this bauxite mining actually happening right. It's actually happening right now. So yeah, the Bigfoot, when it moves, it's smooth. There's no wrinkles, and like you can't tell it's a suit. You know it's flesh and blood and fur, and also you can notice there's a little arm movement. There's no tension in the arms. It looks really like casual. You can see the the thing's right arm come up a bit, like a Bigfoot when it walks. It cups its hands and it swings them, like when it walks. I was just doing that motion right now and just hit the table. Alright, so let's get back to the comparing. So here's Mr. Egerton again. Yes, you can see the scaling is not correct. Now maybe say, hey, this is Joel Egerton. He's doing that face, makes him look like his mouth is lower. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try some different examples. Alright, this is from my camera roll, so they might not be as random. Here's Daisy Ridley, actress from Star Wars The Force Awakens. She perfectly lines up, and she doesn't line up with the Yowie's mouth, of course. Perfectly lined up with the human ratio. Next one, BK. Perfectly fits in the ratio of human, not with the Yowie. Next one. Next one is Chloe Grace Moretz, who is also known, who's actress also known for looking exactly like Sadie Kane. Same thing. The face is the same, lines up perfectly. Even Mr. Electricity Dad from Shark Boy and Lava Girl, this is a classic face. Yeah, he manages to just get it right, and his face is all distorted. He's it's crazy, but even his mouth fits. He's doing the craziest expression, and even his mouth just manages to reach the top line, and the Yowie's mouth is still lower, and the Yowie's not even making any expression. It looks chilled. It looks relaxed. It probably doesn't even know the guy's even watching him. Alright, now to finish it off. Here is one of the recreation scenes from the Finding Bigfoot show, and this is a Bigfoot suit that they use for the recreation. I don't know if this is Bobo in here, but someone's in this suit, and as you can tell, the suit fits the person. It's not big like what a skeptic might think in this footage I'm looking at. It fits perfectly. You can see the ratios even fit on this Bigfoot costume. It's meant for humans. It's a mask meant for humans to wear. Yeah, you get my point. So, let's go back to Egerton here. So yeah, there is clearly a problem with the mouth. You can easily tell this is not a human. But there is a possibility there could be something else. This could be a human in a costume, a really, really big one probably. And maybe they have some sort of like disability or something, I don't know. Maybe they've been in a really bad accident, or like they scraped their face, they got surgery or something crazy, and their mouth looks like the mouth is like drooped. Like, look, this is what Ramsey's mouth would look like if he was in this suit. Oh my god. Yes, that's what he would look like. No, he can't. It's impossible. Look how funny this looks. Someone who's been in an accident or has some sort of disease or something can look like this. No human in the world looks like this. Every human in the world has the same ratio. I've showed you a billion times. I've showed you examples. Every human on Earth that you know, all the 7 billion people on Earth have the same ratio. No matter what race it is, they're the same. or unless someone has a disability or something that should be taken care of. But besides that, why would they get someone who's got a disease or something in a Bigfoot costume to walk around for a hoax, a video that could be a hoax, and then it won't even get any views or success or anything? that's that's unbelievable. That's extreme. You can't do that. I don't know what to say here, but this is ruling out, like, this is just drifting away from it being a costume. This can't be a human in a costume. It could rule to the possibility that this is a Yowie. But we need to make sure that there could be something in this video that I've also noticed. So I'm going to scrub through the footage. I've zoomed up to the highest, like I've zoomed up to the closest I can. And let's just look through it. So you can see here's the footage. As like I said, it's smooth, the arm movement, muscle movement, the guy looks big. If this was a guy in a costume, it would probably be a buff, 7-foot tall guy who's probably got a disease or something, who's been in a major accident, and his mouth is drooped or something to like where his chin's supposed to be. Then they got a costume that, you know what I mean, but I'm not going to explain because I'm drifting off here. Alright. Now, I went and dig deep into this footage. I had a closer look and I realized a few things. Okay, around here you can see what looks like an ear. And the ear looks massive, of course. Look at that. That ear's huge. Also used for hearing things from a long way away. Maybe he knew the camera guy was there and he was just trying to get away. The ears look pretty big. But what I've noticed, the ears are like where the eyes should be. Look, and they're like on an angle. That doesn't rule out any human or costume. It rules out something that's an animal or an ape or a primate that's not discovered yet, who's probably smarter than we think. These Bigfoots are probably so smart, they know how to hide from us. Maybe there's a built-in instinct for them to hide. But I don't know. Moving on. Look at this. Look at this beard. Look at its chin. It's so big. It's like a beard. Look. If this was a chin and it's bulging outwards like that, you obviously know what it is. It can't be a human. And also you can see the shoulders around here. They look pretty high, like what did I say this? They look pretty low as well. And also what I've noticed, there's a Bigfoot apparently doesn't have the same body ratios as us, so it will make sense why the shoulder looks bulky and low compared to other humans. So yeah, so that's basically what I've found here. Alright, so that's basically what I have found on this creepy and really mysterious footage. Now, am I saying and this is a Yowie? No. No, I'm not. It is up to you what you think it is. You could think it's a guy in a costume. You could think it's CGI. You could think it's an animatronic. You can think it's something, even like something I haven't mentioned in this video. It can be whatever. But if you have a suggestion, comment down below and let me know. And that sounds like Jeremy Johns. That's what he says in his videos. But yeah, so tell me what you think, and dislike the video, because all feedback is good feedback and it will only make my channel grow and give me more views. And if you like my opinion, or if you don't like my opinion, I'm happy. That's good, because it's healthy to have an argument with two sides. So do whatever you want with this video. Share it if your friends, family, or whatever, and see what you think. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.